The shooter wasn't even white, but CNN said he possibly was anyway, before the blood even dried. Why? Because race isn't just a topic to these networks, it's a tactic. Today we expose that tactic on a fallen hero and pull back the mask on media in a machine that thrives off division. Welcome to Team Think. Let's break the narrative.
Cover the back, cover the back. Back up, back up, back up. Back it up, back it up, back it up. You gotta move back, you gotta move back. Move back, move back. Move back, let's go. Move back, move back. Move back, move back. Move back. Move back. Let's go, let's go. Back up. 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 All right. Back up.
This guy, he comes out of here with the he's from Palestine. He keeps saying free Palestine. He got his face covered up in the Palestine stuff. He walking out. The police don't pay him no mind. I said it's him. And then they end up getting it. They got him and they put him to the ground and they got him. They got him. Tried to bomb it up. I don't know. He tried to bomb it up, and so did the lady. The lady that he came in there with, she left with a red bruise on her face, though. She went down in.
She was with him?
Now, this is the result of a shooter opening fire in New York City. Officer shot, and this is the chaos that ensues.
What's up? Leave it right there. Can you do me a favor? Can you...
While bodies were still on the ground, CNN was already building a racial profile, not waiting on facts, not asking real questions, just doing what they always do, shaping your reaction before the truth even lands. Watch how fast they jump to identity framing.
Who he is?
They do not know who he is. They know he is a male, possibly white. He's wearing sunglasses. He appears to have a mustache.
You see, this is what's annoying about CNN and the legacy media, especially on the left. So if you notice, he said possibly white. What does that also mean? He could possibly be black. He could possibly be Asian. He could possibly be Hispanic. You know, he could possibly be not white. In reality, they did not need to say he could possibly be white. We know he could possibly be white. But it's just a subtle placement. And you know what's funny? Here's the reality. Here's the actual image of this individual. This is him walking. This is a more clean image of him. But again, over at CNN, they had to mention that he's possibly white. Again, when you think about it, it was very unnecessary. It was not needed at all. Here's also a picture of his firearms permit. So no, CNN didn't have to add the possibly white in there, but they chose to, so just ask yourself why. Also, if you're tired of the legacy media, I have a free email newsletter where I go into more detail on many of these topics, and it's one of the only places I cannot be censored. The link to that is in my bio. Just go to my profile, click the link. When you click the link, you'll see the screen here. Drop your email in here, hit subscribe, and you'll be good to go. I hope to see you guys over there. That's all I got for now. We'll see you in the next one.
Definitely go support Jeffrey Mann, man. They said possibly white with zero evidence. But what they won't say, possibly Asian, possibly anything else, possibly black. Dav said it. You know, but anything else, you know what I mean, is the point. They coded whiteness as default guilt and anything else too sensitive to touch. It's disgusting. Meanwhile, CNN, they out here playing these word games. But real leadership was already stepping in. Shout out to my guy Trump. He posted, I've been briefed on the tragic shooting that took place in Manhattan, a place that I know and love. I trust our law enforcement agencies to get to the bottom of why this crazed lunatic committed such a senseless act, of violence. My heart is with the families of the 4 people who were killed, including the NYPD officer who made the ultimate sacrifice. God bless the New York Police Department and God bless New York. Notice the difference. No race games, no media spin, just respect for the fallen and a call for justice. Trump doesn't waste time guessing who to blame. He's focusing on protecting lives. But the media wasn't done embarrassing itself. Because even after photos were everywhere, the next guy had to ask the obvious.
Please explain this to me. How does NBC and CNN and all these fake news networks expect to have any credibility? There's a gunman walking around New York City. We're trying to find him. Everybody's posting pictures of this guy, but you get on the air and say he's a possible white man. Possible white man. Possible white man. Come on, man. What are y'all trying to do? It's this kind of race bait stuff that I don't understand. Okay, if it's not race baiting, then your journalists are incompetent. And this is why your licenses need to be revoked. Because of the mass hysteria and crap you feed to the public. A possible white man. Right? That's all I got to say. Explain to me why they do this. I don't understand. There is no reliable news source on these networks anymore.
Yeah, man, there's no defending it. The image is right there. Y'all see it. Facts were already public, but CNN still clung to possibly white. That's not reporting. That's racial framing. That's intentional. And though all this media fog, the story that mattered most was barely getting airtime. Yeah, I see this right here. CNN, the most trusted name in news. White suspect, Maryland dad, fell on stage, sharp. I mean, it's satire, but it's true. When the criminal fits the narrative, they amplify the story. When he doesn't, they distort it. When Biden stumbles, he's sharp. Right? But when the suspect is clearly not white, he suddenly becomes one. Legacy media isn't informing you, they're programming you. And this final clip reminds us of what this video is really about. Honor.
4 innocent victims are dead. Among them is NYPD police officer Didarul Islam, 36 years old, 4 years on the job. Officer Islam was married with 2 young boys, and his wife is pregnant with their 3rd child. He's assigned to the 4-7 precinct in the Bronx. He was doing the job that we asked him to do. He put himself in harm's way. He made the ultimate sacrifice, shot in cold blood, wearing a uniform that stood for the promise that he made to this city. He died as he lived, a hero. I want to extend my profound sympathies to all of the victims and their families, and to the brave NYPD cops who today lost a brother. There are still many questions. 4 innocent victims are dead. Among them,
husband, father, hero. While CNN was chasing skin tones, this man was bleeding out in uniform, protecting the people of New York. He was everything they claimed to support. A legal immigrant, civil servant, father. And yet his story was buried beneath the narrative. And the double standard is so obvious. You seen it in the last meme. Must I show it again? No, I don't think that would be appropriate. We just got finished honoring him right here. Why the media twisted the truth. This officer stood on it. He didn't hesitate. He didn't point fingers. He served, and now he's gone. Father of 3. Taken by a coward with a rifle. While CNN played identity politics. Now, if you respect the truth, unfiltered, unbought, and unafraid, make sure y'all follow me everywhere, especially on these accounts up here. And if you're ready to level up with Team Think, yes, sir, join the 4 Times Club. Watch all 4 videos. Hit like, comment on all 4, share all 4. And we're going to shout out to Doug and Next Style for the inspiration that on that blueprint. Now, in this video, I want to shout out to a new sub here, Iano Rock 3300. Shout out to Stein Azadel and Luna Jima 7546. Yeah, it's gonna be harsh, but I'm gonna try to get these names. Anywho, y'all be safe. Please go check out somebody today. And I want to say I really appreciate y'all's support. I forgot to mention that when I was doing the Team Think shout outs. Thank y'all so much for the support, all the love, all the shares, and everything in between. But again, be safe. Go check out somebody today. You can quite literally be saving their life. Peace.